Hi guys, Ashley from functionalmovementhacks.com. Today I'm going to show you another drill to work on your overhead position, which is very useful for any pressing or pulling movements that require that good full shoulder flexion. And the way we're going to do this today is using the gymnastics rings, which are going to assist us into getting a better overhead position. So for the first drill, we're going to take the rings and step out so that we've got some tension pulling us backwards. And all we're going to do is, from a normal press position, take a step forwards, and as we hit end range, perform a press. Clearly there's not that much resistance here, so the actual press itself isn't challenging, but what we are challenging is our shoulder flexions. Because the gymnastics rings are fixed length, that means they're going to be pulling us back into greater shoulder flexion, which is what most people struggle with in terms of achieving that good overhead position. So as we step forwards, the gymnastics rings hit end range, and it's going to pull us into that nice overhead position. And with this drill, we're getting pulled passively into the position. So we're not asking our body to get into that good overhead position. The rings are doing that for us. So it's a more gentle way of letting the body know it is okay to be in this position. Try to keep your hands together if you can, mix it up, change foot position, stepping out, stepping across, use your eyes as a driver. So that will add an extra stretch into the opposite pec. Do whatever you like, but really just focus on keeping those arms close to the ears and letting the rings pull you into a good overhead position. Once you've done a few sets of that, 10-15 reps, I would then move to some RNT, as Gray Cook would call it, reactive neuromuscular training. And what we're going to do here is exaggerate the fault by using the rings to pull our arms forwards out of shoulder flexion, so that the muscles required to create flexion are challenged and have to overcompensate to create that nice overhead position. So similar but opposite, we're going to take the rings, set up for a press, but as we press we're going to step backwards and resist the fact that the rings are pulling us forwards. And what this does is challenge all of those muscles that are responsible for creating that overhead position. Because the rings are pulling us forwards, it adds extra demand on our shoulder, rotator cuff, our delts, our rhomboids, all those muscles required to get into that end position. And what you'll find is that through doing this drill, you'll actually become comfortable in that overhead position much faster than if you just stretched and smashed those tissues where there isn't so much skill development. The important thing to do, as with all other restriction releases that we do here at functionalmovementhacks.com, is to test, retest. So for shoulder flexion, just get everything nice and tight, glutes on, abs on, ribs down, test your flexion, get somebody to take a photo, do the drills, and then retest, see if you can get any more flexion after the drill. If it works, please let me know about it. I'd love to hear your personal stories. Thank you very much for listening, and I'll catch you next time.